It's going to be a reading in the constellation of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This is the star card. The star card is coming in upside down. So I'm looking at you. There's aspects to your nurturing abilities that are being called into question. I'm looking at you pulling yourself back. I'm looking at introverted energy. Also, the water energy is also inverted. It's upside down. So the inverted water shows that your emotions are at a heightened state of awareness right now, and you're not using them the way they're supposed to be used. Right, so if you're a Sagittarius, I'm also looking at the star teaches us to become an entertainer, teaches us to embrace community by creating healthy relationships, by talking more, by looking people in the eye. Also, in service of others is where you will find God. Right? So the water bear teaches us to focus on making sure that others have the water that they need to drink. In this situation, this is living water. The living water represents the love that's immersing from your heart space. So for some of you, that's on. For some of you, that's off. Right? So wherever you're sitting at with that, you need to sit down and analyze, is my heart chakra open? Do I express my emotions on a healthy and positive level? Do I nurture all that I come into contact with? We're going to go forward. Looking up, jumping up in the future, I'm looking at the Chariot cards rolling in, coming in hot. I'm looking at you driving a car. I'm also looking at you taking on more responsibility. So that responsibility sometimes leads to you driving people around. The Chariot also teaches us to drive your life with your decisions, with your love, with your blood, with your sweat, with your tears. All those things are what drives your life. Which direction you go is based off the decisions that you make in real time, in the moment. Every decision that you make is building into your future. You just can't see it. So we want to take that into consideration and begin to drive life in a brand new way. With hope, with lust, with pride, with passion. That's a big thing that's hard for a lot of people, is creating that passion in their life. I'm looking at the Five of Swords popping up. The Five of Swords is where we can be comparing our life to others, or looking at others and what they have. And that always leads to a downfall. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to be looking at other people or gossiping about others, talking, making videos, or even bringing up other people's downfalls or problems in conversation. Right? So what we do, people do this to keep from focusing on their own issues. Right? So if your life was like this, you wouldn't be doing that. But because your life is like this, we do this. So make sure that we're staying away from any type of gossip. We're going forward now. I'm looking at some type of instability around your money. The Queen of Pentacles is popping up, and she's coming in upside down. All right, so this would be you sitting on the throne, sitting back in your chair, looking at your bank account and seeing ones and zeros. All right, this is coming in upside down, so that's not happening. So we're seeing zeros, but we need more ones. All right, so I'm looking at that's in reverse. I'm looking at the Ace of Hearts popping out to help counteract with this. All right, so there's a new take on money. There's some type of new job or new way to make money, or some type of new focus that turns your life into a place where you're managing your day-to-day operations from a place of thought out and planning instead of just spur of the moment. Once you hit where your time management, when you're managing your time in a new level, it'll help build more into the future. I'm looking at the 6 on my dice. 3 and 3. I'm looking at 33 into the future. We want to revisit all the ways that life has hurt you. We want to go back. And we want to catalog that. We want to acknowledge that. We want to forgive, and then we want to surrender. That is what leads a person to a place of sainthood or holiness or enlightenment. All are the same, just called different things. It's hitting this stage, your life will begin to bloom and blossom in so many beautiful ways. You are meant to become the guardian angel. So we look out for others. And in that service to others is, again, where you find God and where you find a part of yourself that you didn't know was lost. I can feel my throat chakra, my throat's scratchy. So you're having issues with your throat chakra, which is expressing yourself, articulating yourself. I'm hearing Band-Aid. Did you just cut yourself? And the key to, there's things inside your life I'm looking at that you're wanting. You're not really sure what's about to happen or which way to activate your life. The first place we start is willingness. The willingness to change. The willingness to become something different. The willingness to try harder. To sacrifice more. To care more. To love more. To express that love deep inside of you to others. With your words, with your visions, with your actions. That willingness is what opens up a new opportunity for you. I'm looking at two people kissing. There needs to be more kisses in your life. I'm looking at somebody talking behind your back. We want to remove those people from your life. We want to cut those people out of your existence completely. It's the first person that pops inside your mind right now. Whoever that is, we want to rip them out of your life. Some of the obligations that you're locked under right now are hurting you. All of you watching this, make sure that you're not putting yourself in situations where you feel obligated to that person, to that thing. That oftentimes this happens with family members, karmic family members. If you guys are in a karmic family situation right now, man, it's time to go. It's time to go. All right, so make sure that you're pulling yourself away from obligations, breaking those contracts. That is where you're going to find a new sense of freedom. A new sense of purpose. I'm looking at a bathtub. I'm looking at you taking herbs and putting it in a bath. We want to take a spiritual bath. We want to envision, we want to run a bath and then put flowers in it, herbs, whatever that is. We want to bless the bath water itself with your love and your light. And then we want to purge yourself in the water and then come out and see yourself as a clean, whole, new person. All right, this is how we purify the aura. All right, so there's a spiritual bath that you need to take. I'm looking in some ways, love is blocked off to you right now. I'm hearing a bird caw outside. For some of you, the word love is exotic. For some of you, you've never experienced that before. All right, so make sure that you're sitting down and asking yourself, have I ever truly been loved? Has anyone ever loved me? And we want to throw out your parents. They don't count. That most of the time people mistake toxicity with a karmic family member as love. And we don't want to do that. I'm looking at someone around you that's got an energetic attachment. And that attachment can reach out and sting you and attach to you if you're not careful. So we want to stay away from people that are sick. Stay away from people that are broken inside. Right? Sickness is contagious. Mental sickness, mental illness is contagious. That's what the doctors won't tell you. So make sure that you guys come within a 6-foot radius of other people that are sick like this. Their attachment, their sickness can jump inside your field, right? And it causes you to go through very painful, hurtful things in life. Causes very dark, chaotic thoughts to form inside the mind. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end the reading there, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys like the reading, make sure you smash the share button for me. It helps me reach other people. Also, if you guys like the reading, you want to book a full session, there's going to be a link down in the comment section or the description of whatever platform this is on. If you guys want to book a full session, just shoot me a message. You guys have a beautiful day.